Write a program to reverse word in a given string. Normally you used to have reverse a string. If it is of Malayalam, we can able to reverse it. Palindrome string will be checking, right? Only one word you'll be reversing. Here, you are supposed to reverse a string, a collection of words. What is the input they are given is? Let the input string be I like this program very much. Your output should be much, very, program, this, like, I. Okay, reverse a word in a given string. How can we do it? My output should be only like this, guys. It should be only a string type. Think to it. Using stack. Stack, all those things is not required. Normal split command and reverse is sufficient. Siddharth, if you're going for C, all those things, you can go for stack, all those things. Here, your operation will be completing in a single line itself. We know that how the input will be accepted. Normally, you'll be accepting input by using yes assign input. A string, you're going to get it. No need of typecasting anything. Right now, you're supposed to write logic for reversing it. Think to it what we can do here. What is this, guys? Point by point, one by one, I'm getting not a complete one. Yeah, this kernel got stuck here. Just let me restart it a while. Error. What is that, Katie? Convert it into. Type the code. Try the code of it. There is some problem with the kernel, I guess. Give me a second. Let me try to restart. So you can't able to use this approach. If at all you are using like this particular words will be reversed here. And what is this? That splitted. Good, good. Good, Siddharth, good. Others, what happened? What we can do this one? Okay. Sudhir, what you mentioned? Yeah. Okay, Sudhir, good. Good, good. A simple technique, take the string, make it as a list of value, then try to reverse it. Bhati. Bharat, this iteration we can avoid. It is not required to iterate. Even without iteration, you can do it, Bharati. Iteration is not required for your condition, what are your wrote. You can remove this iteration part alone. Others, simple guys. During a input operation, what you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to accept. Let me remove this as of now. Let me command this one as of now. During a input operation, you're going to accept yes, right? So accept it and split it. So what happen if you mention split? Dot split in the sense what will happen? How the S value will be? Come on, respond me. How S will be? What's the type of yes? If I'm mentioning dot split. Guys, respond me. If I mention like this, what could be the type of yes? Dot split in this is what is the type of yes, ma? It is a list type. Good, good, Siddharth. This is what I'm actually. It'll be of list type. So if I execute this, if I use some value here, just a minute. If I give some value here, when I'm trying to print my yes, what happens? My yes will be as a list. This is what I'm asking. When I'm mentioning dot split, it will be storing only as a list. So now this is a list. When I'm trying to mention -1, this particular element in your list will be reversed. Now our task is to just unpack this list. Okay, you're supposed to unpack this list alone. So what is that for unpacking? I told you you're supposed to print with star. So just I'll make this statement as a single line and I'll mention star of -1. Now let us execute this. Your work is done in a single line itself. So just during your input, accept it and split it and store it. Yes. Then just do reverse of the particular digit. Then you can able to find out that the particular words in the strings has been reversed. Okay, is that clear? Do you have any doubt on it? For this optimization, you people should have idea about this unpacking. So this is important. Knowledge about this is important. The reason is I can't able to print here as a list. The data is given as a string format. So you're supposed to unpack it here. For many of your programs, this unpacking will be useful when you're doing this display operation of a result. You can do all the manipulation by using packing, and at the end, if you want to display the result, notice that the data is packed as a list or a tuple, or it is unpacked as a given as a individual numbers 1, 2, 3 like this. In those cases, you're supposed to unpack it. Is this clear? Can we move on to next one? Yes, okay, good. And then next question. Take a string input containing alphabet, numbers, and special symbols. So you're going to accept a string with integers, symbols, and special characters. Alphabet, symbols, and special characters. Then I had to count the number of special symbols. The above example have 5 special symbols, which is odd. So you're supposed to accept a input with a combination of symbols, integer, and alphabet, and you're supposed to find the number of special symbols. If the number of special character is odd, so I had to print odd number first, followed by the even number. So the question is all about, let me type here. So in this, let us take this as a value, $3. Let me paste it instead of typing, wasting time. Let us paste here. I'll paste this one. Let us add few more alphabets also. They mentioned alphabet is also there, right? They didn't give it, we'll add it. So in this, look at the special character. What are they? Special character in the sense we are having this dollar symbol followed by and operator and followed by cap symbol followed by star and followed by and. So what is the count of it? The count of it is 5. If the count of this particular number is odd, you're supposed to take the number from this particular string. Numbers are 3, 5, 7, 2, 6, and 4. These are the numbers. So if it is odd number, then do one thing. Place the odd numbers at first, then followed by the even number. So if you are taking the odd numbers in this, what are the odd numbers in this particular number? We know that 3, 5, 7 are odd numbers. What are the even numbers available? Even numbers are 2, 6, and 4. Look at the output, what they have mentioned. Your output should be 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 4. This is the output. So can we form a data by this? When it is an odd value, first is your odd number. So first is your odd number, then is the next even number, and next odd number, and next even number, next odd number, next even number. Is this clear? This is the logic. You should take a string. From a string, count the number of special character. If it is a number of special characters odd, place first odd number followed by the even number. If it has a special character is 4, then what could you do? You'll be having first place the even number and next odd number and next even number. So next even number is 6, right? Next even number, next odd number, next even number, next odd number. Got it? So we are not arranging this data. Since they are given, we are taking and placing it as such. This data is, we are not sorting it. We are taking the data as such, separating odd and even number based on the number of special character. Try to print the odd number first or even number first. I guess I made you people clear about this question. Start doing this one. Let me post the question in chat box. If required, you can take it. Here also you can make use of regular expression in order to make your task very easy. Okay, you want the previous one also, I shall paste it. Guys, if at all you have any doubt on this question, you can let me know. You're supposed to know how to separate this integer count and or you're supposed to know how to have this word count. Make it zone. Make it bit faster. This is all about your segregation. So majority of your question you can find out that you will be having this regular expression implementation either for same symbols or for numbers. Okay. Come on, guys. Soon. If at all you want some hint, you can let me know. This is all about your question.